Welcome to Razor'sEdgeGames.org. Now, this is a game, indie development game called Salt, and I'm covering it late. I apologize to the developers. If you are a media coverage, do video on Twitch, any of the media platforms, YouTuber, check out my page details at the bottom. Developers need coverage, and the number one question I get asked from developers: who should cover my game? So let's take a look here. I want to go over the options. And there's a lot of configuration here. I've got everything set to max for my machine. I can run it at maximum. Sound, I've got everything pretty much where I want it. Maybe turn it down just a little hair. You can see the controls in there. You can set target, frame, crank that up a little bit. Autosave enabled. And this is also multiplayer. So basically the premise of this game is that you're a pirate. And it's very well done. I've read some mixed comments in the forums. I don't even want to get into a debate on what this game is or isn't. Alright, so one of the things you can do is you can actually set up a seed. So I'm going to create I have a game I've been playing, but I want to show you. So we can create a seed, and let's just let's put a string of a bunch of everything in there. Or you can randomize it. And there's also a hardcore mode. And it's a walking tutorial. So basically, as you go along, it pretty much tells you everything you need to do. There's all your controls, and look at all this detail. I mean, if you had any questions, it's all right there. So not too complicated. So basically, you're dropped off in this island. It's first person, which is fabulous. Since I just used the shift key for boost, it explains the blue bar, which is your stamina. And this is usually what you're typical in every seed. You're going to see out there, if you can see it, it's a raft. And that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to rebuild that raft, but I also want to go find... There's always a little abandoned area. And here, this is stuff you collect. You just hit E. And you can hit tab and you can see your inventory. Your crafting book, that's the stuff we know how to do now. And you saw the inventory slots. We're just going to run around and grab some resources. But there's always a little quest. At least in the 2 seeds that I've done. I give you some nice starter items. You can build like massive ships in this. It does support multiplayer. Haha, pick. And we'll drag that over to a hotbar. Alright. And if I hit one, hey, got a pick. They'll come in handy. I promise you. Another thing we need is an axe. And you can make them. And things are real obvious. They stand out. Here. I find this guy or not? The breakable rocks you'll see. It'll say fragile rock, or I'll show you. But in this game, you can literally explore. They're huge maps. Collecting some wood here. I'm gonna need cloth. What do we... wood. Where you at, dude? There he is. Always find him. Every map, same thing. So this is kind of like the, and yeah, you go and take all this stuff. It's okay. You don't get attacked. Go ahead and let's pick all this out. Go ahead and put the sword in our hot bar. Gives us a key and a little journal and some gloves, which if we right click on, we can get a description, or you can just click on it like that. And it automatically applies. So we've got a key to this chest. So let's go ahead and take all this stuff. Got a flag. That is pretty much everything we need. Fix the raft. Flint's good for torches. We can go ahead and talk to this guy. We got a journal. Basically, he's like, I built a raft. Finish it. It's yours. I don't care. He's pretty much given up on life. Sorry, dude. Alright. So let's hit J. Show you the journal. And there's our quest line. Ranger said I should look for an inn marked by beacons. Let's go back. Those are the items that truly I need, other than an axe. Crafting is really simple. I just hit the tab key. You notice here you got various slots. There's the crafting table, and the crafting could not be simpler. You just drag the item up there. It tells you what you can make out of each material, if anything. You put too much in there, everything goes away. If I pull that out, now you'll see there's a campfire that's used for passing time and resting. If I pull, let's see, for coal, I can make a torch. Go ahead and craft out a torch. I need that. Now here's the boat page. We're going to get into that later. And there's our torch. Now we have a torch, and we don't really need that torch right now, but put it back. And then if I hit the number key, you can see I've got my sword. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted right there. Weak boulders. Oh. I've got some building blocks there. Good for that. Let's run back to that raft. Let's go ahead and repair it. I've went from island to island. There's all kinds of biomes in this game, which is really neat. Like I said, it does support multiplayer, so you can play with your friends on servers. There are NPC pirates. Just you name it, it's in here, and they're adding more content. And that's one of the comments I've seen is like, where's the content? Well, it's early access. Early. Alright. Go up here. That. And by the way, these developers are awesome. I've been working with them. They're on my page. Following them for quite some time during the development of this game. Alright, so we can swim out to this guy. Yeah. When we get close to the raft, board it. Now I will admit, steering these things are a little tricky. Alright, so we've repaired the raft. There's two things. Aft. Forward. And to sail, you just basically go up to the sailing mast. Hit the E, you'll see it drop down. And Then I just basically grab this handle and I can steer, and it's opposite of what you think. So we're gonna head out. So we just got a torch holder over here. Now there's weather in here. You get nice rolling waves. But I've just had an absolute blast exploring in this game. Got my pirate outfit in my other game. Working on actually a bigger ship. Looks like a caravel. Maybe I'd call it a cog. Looks more like a cog. And single player does save. You see a little spinny helm's wheel. Okay, one of the things I want to show you is hotkeys. So if I hit the H, you'll see the journal or the help. Look a little bit at hotkeys. You can actually bind, and you can bind combination of keys. You just basically use the keyboard or a controller, and you hover your mouse over the item, and then select, and you can read it right here. So that's one thing. The other thing is if you hit escape, you can actually up here save. There's some things in here, control book, which we saw. You can return to the boat. There's a journal. So a lot of the stuff you can get to from the top. So I dropped the sails just to cover that. So let me grab the sails here. Pick up some speed. And we'll hit this beach. And I'll show you another nice cool thing about this is if you get stuck, like a nice little cluster of islands, a lot of resources. There's deer, there's wildlife in here for cooking. Actually, you don't have to cook it, you can eat it raw. I assume that's probably coming. Got a lot of logs. So I'm going to beach this thing on purpose. Okay, so I'm pretty much stuck. So I drop the sails. One of the nice things you can do here is you can click on that boat icon that I showed you right here. If you click it, it turns the boat into another item. You can drop it and you can actually move it to a position where you can get it unstuck. We're gonna stay beach for now. Grab our sword. Actually, let's grab our pick. Still threatened yet. Ooh. That's one of those psych. Oh, it says weak border. Oh, there it is over there. I knew I saw it. It's like, what the heck? You can make bow and arrows in this game. All kinds of recipes. Just unlimited. Already. I wonder what that is over there. It looks like a wreck. I have to check that out. Nope. Looks like a rock face. But you'll find treasures. All kinds of stuff. We need an axe. Make an axe yet? Hold on. There's your bow. I need some more stuff. Hope I remembered that torch. Ah. Spray. There's something I think I hit. Oh, yeah, I hid my status bar. I'll have to figure out how to get that back. But you do have hunger. It's in the green. That green bar down here. And it's not that bad. It's not painful. Like, you need to eat every 5 seconds. It's literally like once a day. Where'd that deer go? Stamina. This is when a bow would come in handy. Oh, come back here. Come here. Meet my blade. Tricky. Now we get stuck on a tree. Get back here. Oof. Oof. Come here. Oh, no. Come here. Oh, for heaven's sakes. If I get more stuff, I'll make a... Oof. Make a bow. Getting dark. I'll show you how dark it is when it's dark. It's dark. Alright, that's it. Low time. Ooh, the red Maiden. That's what I'm working on right now. Alright, it's starting to get too dark. I might not be able to find him. Alright, I'm gonna make a campfire here. But yeah, it's crafting. Oh no, I'm out of flint. I'm out of flint. Daggone it. Alright. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna find some flint and meet you in daylight. I'll point out one cool thing is at night you can see over there in that general direction there's a campfire. See the smoke? There's probably something over there to investigate. Another thing is if you're trying to find that deer, you can actually track them. That's all I want to show you. I'm still waiting. He's just doing all kinds of funky stuff. Look, he's walking in circles. When we kill the deer, eat the meat, get back on our boat, we're heading over that way. So I got some cool items now. I got one. I had this before. Torch holder, which is really cool. If I point my torch at it. Actually, I need to take my torch out of my inventory. Go back, put it in the hot bar. I thought I was just putting it in there. How did I do that before? E? Yeah, there we go. So now I got light on my boat. Alright, now let's do that with our treasure picker. We're gonna put this. This is new to me. Ooh, look at that. Position is that thing in? I'm gonna rotate it, so I think I need to tell you what keys I use. It says it right on the screen. There we go. Treasure picker. Now, turn the boat around. Same thing, spin it around, drag it out, boom. Ooh, what's that? Look at that big splash over there. See that? Alright, I'm gonna make this save as might be my only game. I'll have to look. So I will, oh, come back here, boat. Hit E, get on board. That's long enough for this episode. I think I've showed you everything in the game as far as starting out. I'm going to be doing a few of these because I do enjoy this game. And we continue to cover all games when they patch, as always. If you haven't checked out the developer site on Steam, check it out. You can also check it out on my web team. You can meet the dev team. If you are a media streamer, you can communicate with the devs by leaving me a comment. Say, hey, I'd like to stream your game. They can look at your video, yada, yada, yada. You get the point, right? Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate the like and the subs. I like when you guys watch the videos and comment. Definitely appreciate that. And definitely you guys that support my website, that I don't even know what to say. Words can't describe. So thank you so much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Salt. And until next time, this Razor, and I'll see you when I see you. Ahoy. What's that? Arr. Later, guys.